Hello everyone. We are in my backyard today because I am finally getting around to doing something with the rear end that's going in my truck. I've got a couple of interesting parts that I'm going to be swapping on here. Got them in a storage building. Let's go look at them. All right, here they are. These are the axle flanges. I got some really beefed up upgraded pieces from Diff Doctor, and got all the seals, got everything here, and that is some very heavy duty flanges. Probably don't need them, but I went ahead and got them because the truck's going to be a workhorse. I don't plan on hauling a lot of heavy stuff, but this is heavy duty. I'll never have to worry about these. Also, the longer bolts to compensate for the thicker flanges, and axle bearings and all that, and all the brake parts over here. But let's go back out there and start taking stuff apart. Alright, going to start off with getting the axle nuts off and all of the brake hardware. So let's get at it. And that is two. And since I don't need these parking brake cables, this one's damaged anyway, I'm going to be taking them off and throwing them away. I think the other side might actually still be good. I'll have to look at the other end, but yeah. Now to cut the old bearings off. Not going to have that on camera, it's just boring. I'm going to go ahead and get that done and replaced, and then we'll be back in a little bit. All right, it is the next day. I've got a couple of things done. Had something come up last night. I wasn't able to get that finished, but I got the axles reassembled. I've got the left-hand studs replaced because I don't want to have to deal with that. I've got the backing plates fully disassembled, the parking brake cables off, and the old bad wheel cylinders off. And I got my pressure washer set up, sprayed it down with the last bit of easy off oven cleaner that I had, and gonna go to town on it. Probably gonna go with the high pressure nozzle on the rear end itself to try to knock loose some of the big stuff, and on the back side of one of those on the other backing plate right there. But let's get going. I don't have a lot of gas in my pressure washer, so hopefully I have enough to finish all of it. gas. Looks like I'm rinsing the rest of it off with the hose. I could go to the gas station and get some more gas, but I just don't feel like it right now. And there we are. I'm not going to get it clean enough to paint right now. All I'm doing is getting everything together. One thing I did do, another thing I did do off camera was spray down and clean out the inside of the case to make sure I get out as much of the old gear lube as possible and any kind of debris that may have been in there. So all that's cleared out. I'm probably not going to assemble the brakes until it's actually on the vehicle, because I'm gonna have to put in my my parking brake cable. But yeah, there it is. Let me go inside, take a break, let the ground soak up some of this water, and then replace this this pinion seal. I'm going to try to do that without messing up any of the settings on anything inside. And what I'm gonna do is just make a mark, probably with my grinder, on the end of the pinion shaft and pinion nut to know exactly where it's lined up, and try to take some measurements if I can, and then take the nut off, replace the seal, put it back together, and then I'll have a fully sealed 8 3/4 ready to go. So let me take a break, let the ground soak up, and I will be right back. All right, I got my mark on the end of the pinion shaft and nut. So when I go to tighten it back up, I know exactly where to go. I can actually take a picture of that just to make sure I see exactly where it is. And I messed up on that one a little bit, so I probably need to put a dab of paint or something on this side to know it's that side. But yes, there it is, and let's get going. All right, finally got it off. Definitely need to clean this off. And there we go. Some debris on top right here, so let me I need to stop the camera real quick so I can get that very carefully cleaned up so I don't drop anything in there, and we'll be right back. All right, I am back. Here's a new seal. I'm gonna tap that in. You're gonna use this old pulley right here. I don't have a lot of depth in there to go on the pulley, but it'll at least get me started. I need to find something else before I get mad. All right, I'm back, and it actually went on. Didn't think it was gonna go in that fast, but got an old 4-wheel drive socket right here that I've actually ground off the tips, because I don't have anything 4-wheel drive, so I customized it for a little seal bearing tool. But I put it right there, fit inside of it, and then did real nice. it's good to go. I do want to clean this surface up a little bit more to make sure. So let me get that cleaned up and I'll be right back. All right, it's cleaned up. I'm using the socket to bang it down enough to put the perfect. That on. Nut. Tiny fraction. I think I am good. Yes, I am good. Let me take off these bags on the end that I'm using to keep the water out. That's good. Very good. Very nice. And there we go. There's the pinion seal replaced without messing up the crush sleeve. If you over tighten this, it's going to crush the crush sleeve more and you're going to mess up your settings down here. So yeah, you need to do this right. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, try to find somebody who is that can do it for you. Now for the backing plates to go back on. Alright, I got this side back together. I had to stop the video because it was giving me all kinds of fits going in there. But I got it in. I got the bearing in play or preload, whatever you want to call it, set. Found an article somewhere that method that people have been using for many years, setting these without having a dial indicator. So I followed that, got it set, and now I think I'm done with it. I'm going to go ahead and get the drums put on and get these tires put back on it so I can move it back over and go ahead and fill it with some fresh fluid. Now that it's all empty, I don't want anything to rust inside there, so I'm going to be filling it up. And I'm not going to finish the brakes right now. I'm not even going to put the wheel cylinders in. I'm going to do that when I actually put it on the truck. So it'll be a lot easier doing it there, and plus I'll have the parking brake cable hooked up, because Right now it is not hooked up. So it'd be kind of useless to put all the brakes on when I have to take it all back off just to put the parking brake on. But there it is. And there we go. Not sure when exactly I'm gonna have this in, but at least now it's ready to go in. I got everything done that I wanted done to it, and I put fluid in here, but not all the way to the top, because I want to put in some extra additive in it. I got some, I think it's Castrol. Hang on, let me grab one. Alright, I got some of this Castrol limited slip axle fluid, gear oil, 80W90. Even though it's for limited slip and already has some additives in here, I'm gonna put an extra bottle in, just like I did with my Charger. But there it is. Sorry, it's not more exciting. It's just getting stuff done to here that I've been wanting done for a while, and now it's done. All I gotta do is put it in the truck and finish up the brakes. So there it is. If you liked the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.